Today's recipe is pasta with chicken and tomato sauce. Make sure that you watch the recipe entirely in order to get the best results. Now for this recipe we are using 2 chicken breasts. This should be more than enough for about 2-3 portions. If you want to go for something cheaper, you can go with chicken thighs if the fat in the thighs doesn't bother you. Now in terms of seasoning, we're gonna go simple. I've got here some table salt, so I want to go in with about 1/4 teaspoon. Also some freshly ground black pepper, a good pinch of this. About 2 tablespoons of veg oil go in, and now I want to make sure that the chicken is well coated in that seasoning. Now set the pan on high heat, and when the pan is hot enough, we're going in with the chicken. Now we're gonna cook the chicken for about 5 minutes or until it starts getting a nice golden brown color on the outside. When you're happy with the color of the chicken, remove it from the heat. And using exactly the same pan, we're gonna continue our recipe. Now we're gonna begin our sauce with half chopped white onion, 2 cloves of garlic, and half red chili. Now in terms of chili, it all depends how much you can take, or you can entirely skip it if you don't like chili into your food. Tomatoes, I've got here 5 smaller tomatoes, and I'm gonna cut them into cubes. In goes 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. And when the pan gets to medium heat, I'm going in with the onion, garlic and chili. We'll cook this for about 3 to 5 minutes or until the onion starts becoming translucent. Now when your onion starts becoming translucent, I want to get in about half teaspoon of dry oregano. You could use fresh if you've got any available, but in this situation we're going with dry. It's just as good, especially when you get a good quality one. And after that we're following with the chopped tomatoes. To this, we're going in with 1 good pinch of table salt and a pinch of freshly grounded black pepper. And now we're going to continue cooking the tomatoes for about 10 to 15 minutes or until they start breaking down into almost a thick sauce, if that makes sense, because our intention is not to get it into a puree sauce. It's still going to have some rough texture there. So after 10 minutes, I'm happy with what I see here, so we can go in with the chicken. Now the problem you might have is that the sauce, after being reduced, is too thick, but that's absolutely fine because when we're adding the pasta, we're also gonna be adding about a ladle of this pasta water. After adding the pasta water, mix everything together and continue cooking the pasta for further 3-4 minutes or until it starts absorbing some of that flavor from the sauce. Once you're happy with the consistency of the sauce, serve immediately, and I like to finish this with a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil and some grated parmesan. And if you enjoyed this recipe, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more simple recipes like this, and I will see you in the next one.